Tuesday today. It's been a great start here at the school. We've had a good first week, so I want to thank all staff and students and all of our staff here at school, because we've had a great start. We're very pleased with the behavior of our students. I have to say, I don't think I've seen the uniform in any of the schools I've been at being followed so well. So again, we want to keep up that. It's very important our uniform policy be adhered to. We have on occasion, and it happened last year, have people come in off the streets and cause us major problems in the school. So on top of all the other reasons of building school spirit, making everyone feel like they're equal, which we are in the clothing that we're wearing at school, there is a major safety component to the uniform. So we want to stay in the mode that we're in the first 2 weeks. If teachers could take a peek around the room and make sure that students are following the uniform today, but we're off to a great start. And if this continues through September, then we will begin in October our Wednesday Spirit Days. But again, we're not doing that tomorrow. We're going to start that after we've established good routines here this first month of September. But well done, students, and we hope you will keep that up. There's no reason you can't. As well, I hope you're establishing good habits with yourself. There's still time to do that. I've read that it takes about 30 days to establish a new habit. So make sure you're getting to school every day. Make sure you're in uniform, getting your homework done, studying for your tests, and make a commitment that you'll hand everything in on time. So I hope you're continuing to work at that. We do have a school goal of trying to improve our graduation rate to 85%. It's gone up a fair amount over the last couple of years, but we've got a ways to go. So we will talk more about that in the both PD days with staff as well as on the announcements with students. And I'm looking to get our latest data from last semester, but we have seen a lot of improvement and we want to see more. And it all starts with students getting into good habits and being in school every day. So keep that up. Now, I did want to review a couple of ground rules that sometimes run into trouble when students get into trouble. So just a couple reminders to students. And again, I know I'm talking to very, very few of you, but you do have to follow the direction of the adults in the building. So we have to function as a school. We've got about 1,200 students or so. Our population is rising, and it's very important. We cannot function as a school if students do not follow the direction of the adults. And you will run into pretty much an automatic suspension if at any time you try to be dishonest with the adults in the building. So that means you are to, first of all, you're supposed to sit in the assigned seat as assigned by the teacher. Sometimes students feel that they have jurisdiction over where they sit in the classroom. They do not. So that's step one of being a student. You sit in the assigned seat of the teacher. So if that's something you think you can object to, you can't, okay? The teacher is allowed to set up the seating plan as they see fit, and they don't have to justify to you why they're doing so. But a reminder to students that when you're away, you do have to have a parent or a guardian call in or bring a note so that it excuses your absence. Now, if you come up with a fake note, or you have somebody call and pretend that they're your guardian or parent, that is pretty much an automatic suspension. That is not acceptable in any stretch. So expect that to be an automatic suspension. Do not do that. We will much rather you are honest with the vice principals when asked about an absence than to try to fake your way out of it. And again, I'm going to talk at the end about honesty. But so there are no fake notes or no fake phone calls. Those will be automatic suspensions. You have to tell an adult your name in the hallway if you're asked. Okay, that's an automatic. Do not make up a fake name, and do not refuse to give your name. Now, sometimes students are in a emotional state, something's going on, and when a teacher says, "What's your name?" or an EA says, "What's your name?" they're so upset and they say, "I'm not telling you." Don't make that decision, okay? The last thing is, if you're ever paged to the office or sent to the office, you have to follow that direction and go to the office. Now, I can tell you as the principal, if at any time you feel like you were treated unfairly, you will be able to explain yourself to me. Okay, I give you my word on that. But there is no excuse if you do not follow the direction of the adults in terms of faking notes, faking calls, not giving your name when asked, or not going to the office when paged or sent. So those are automatic ground rules. We cannot function as a school in an orderly manner if students don't follow those directions, and so we have to have consequences when you don't. So I appreciate all of your cooperation with those things. We're off to a great start. I hope we never run into any of those problems with you. And I just want to remind students, a great key to life is to just be honest. in all your dealings. So, no one amongst us, and me for sure, is without sin and somebody who hasn't made mistakes. But I can tell you that the times in my life when I've made mistakes and try to lie my way out of it have never resulted in anything but worse trauma and worse it's just not the way to live. So make a commitment to yourself in your dealings every single day to just be honest. And honesty will serve you very well. There's a reason for that phrase, the truth shall set you free. So I encourage you in all your dealings, personal, professional, school-wise, be honest in everything that you do, but we certainly require your honesty in order to function well as a Catholic school. So thank you for your attention, everyone. And with that, I'm going to pass it on to the Gale Guides.
Hey guys, I'm Nathan from Gale Guides. Yesterday was World Suicide Prevention Day. As you may have heard from the announcements, Gale Guides is hosting our annual Chalk Talk event, taking place outside the Wentworth Street doors. Come and join us on your lunch to write a positive message in support of mental well-being. If you or someone you know is struggling with thoughts of suicide, reach out to someone you can trust. That can be a teacher, VP, chaplain, or any other adult in this building. As well, there is always a Kids Help Phone. Its number will be displayed on the TVs throughout the day. You are not alone. There is hope. That's all from me. Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, Nathan. Application forms for night school are now available in guidance. Night school will begin on Tuesday, September 18th. Classes will only run if a significant number of students sign up. Please sign up as soon as possible or speak to your guidance counselor.
The Ontario University Fair will be held at the Toronto Convention Centre on September 28th, 29th, and 30th between 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. All Ontario universities will be present, and this is an excellent opportunity for you and your parents to touch base with any university you may be interested in attending. There is a sign posted outside of guidance with more information. Grade 12 students are reminded to check the bulletin board outside of guidance regarding any college or university information. Please see Mr. Nordoff for more details.
The Breakfast Club at CHS needs your help. Come out and volunteer at Breakfast Club. It's a great way to earn volunteer hours, have a free, delicious breakfast, and meet new people. If you are interested, please see Mr. D'Souza in room 206. And anyone interested in joining Best Buddies are asked to please see a special education teacher in room 207.
If you're interested in playing video games and computer games after school with your friends, the CHS Video Game Club will be having its first meeting tomorrow after school in room 313. All past members are encouraged to return, and new members are welcome to join. Thanks from Mr. Borsato.
CHS Works, Cathedral's Resume and Job Search Assistance Program, will meet tomorrow at 2:45 in the library. Anyone thinking about getting a job, or anyone who needs help with their resume is welcome to stop by. Thanks from Mr. Zarzor and Ms. Craig.
Attention all singers. The Cathedral Choir will be holding auditions today and Thursday after school in room 114. Please come prepared to sing one song of your choice. Thank you from Mr. Walker. Students who are interested in being on the executive committees for the Pilgrimage Walk on October 14th, We Scare Hunger on October 31st, and on the Liturgy Imagination team are asked to meet in the chapel on Thursday after school. We will provide you with a brief description of what is involved in taking on a leadership role within these activities, and then you will sign up for the ones you are interested in.
The CHS United Club is here to tell you that we are all limitless. All students are welcome to join the very first CHS United Club. This club's goal is to work together to celebrate diversity, non-discrimination, and acceptance of refugees and immigrants in our school community and city. CHS United will be involved in monthly campaigns that educate everyone about culture, language, and diversity. If you're interested in becoming a member of CHS United, please go to room 221 and sign up. A sign-up sheet will be posted on the classroom door. The first meeting will be next week. Please listen for future announcements.
Positions are now available for library pages. If you're interested in working in the library during your lunch period and before school, please apply with the current copy of your resume. This must be handed in to Ms. O'Brien no later than tomorrow at 1 p.m. Thanks from Ms. O'Brien.
This announcement is for any students, male or female, who are interested in playing on the Cathedral Golf team this year. There will be a sign-up sheet outside the Phys Ed office. Please sign up by the end of the day. Students must have their own clubs.
Attention cross-country runners and anyone interested in becoming a cross-country runner this year. There will be a very brief meeting and sign up in room 304 right after school today. The first meet of the season is on Thursday, September the 18th. Thanks from coaches Fitzpatrick and Deneen.
Senior and junior boys volleyball tryouts will be held at 2:30 p.m. today in the gym. All are welcome to attend. And speaking of volleyball, if anyone is interested in scorekeeping for volleyball or basketball games for this upcoming season, please visit Mr. Ruyu or Mrs. Lamparski in the phys ed office to discuss the details.
And lastly, there is a practice today at 3 o'clock at Woodlands Park for those interested in playing boys baseball. Thanks from Mr. Parker.
And those are all of your announcements for today, Cathedral.
Have a great day, Gales, and thanks for watching.